It's afternoon here in Nairobi. So I just wanted to do a small live now that I'm having issues with my phone. The video has just some issues. So a while back, I was talking to some friends of mine and I was asking them, so what do you like for fun? And they asked me what I like doing for fun because I realized there's just something missing in my life. I mean, I lost myself somewhere in between and I'm trying to find my way back. So I don't know if any of you relate to it, but that's my situation. So career-wise, everything is going on well. I mean, nafanya vizuri. Masomo nimemaliza. I'm not planning on starting inaitwaje PhD. No, I can't start a PhD. And because I realized also I'm becoming a career student. You know the way unafanya masomo because there is no actual reason. You're just studying for the sake of it, getting scholarships and whatnot. So I realized at this point in my life and the direction I want to take, I don't want to study more because it's not helping me at this point. So they asked me what I like doing and I said rugby. And then I asked myself, rugby, do I even understand rugby? I mean, I watch the games, I enjoy because we usually go as a family, but it's not something I would say I enjoy because I don't even understand it. I don't understand rugby, so how can I say that in my free time what I love doing is rugby? No. And then what else? Formula One. I watch Formula One, but I'm not like crazy about it. I'm not crazy about it. And then I sat down. It can hit, by the way. These things, don't worry, it might seem I'm driving crazily, but this is Nairobi. Yeah? So I realize I don't have something that I like doing. Majority of the things I'm saying I love are actually not mine. They are not things I love doing. Ni vitu zenye kama tuseme my spouse loves doing it because he loves rugby, he loves Formula One. So I asked myself, so Miss K, so what exactly do you like doing? And unfortunately, I didn't have an answer to it because I realized I'm getting a lot of burnouts. I'm using this route because it's a little bit serene. I realized I'm getting a lot of burnouts and are not because kazi ni nyingi. The burnouts are, I've forgotten myself. I've forgotten how to play. So currently as we're speaking, I'm trying to get back to myself because a lot happens, man. One moment you are like a carefree person, you're going for camping and whatnot. The next, you're a mom, you have several kids, you're now society expects some things of you. Any things you may change too. Things you may change kabisa. So in the process you lose yourself, and that's what is happening to me. Like apart from career-wise, naenda job, narudi, na deal, oh no, kumefungwa, na deal na watoi, na deal family and whatnot, but after that, there's nothing much. There's nothing much to it. I'm just like empty, like there's nothing I'm doing for me mwenyewe kunini, inaitwaje, ku let go, ama to connect with myself. I told you this route is really nice. The angle for the phone is a little bit bent, but it's actually a nice route and it avoids the traffic in Nairobi. So as I was saying, I realized in the process of being an employee and then a mommy and then a whatnot, so you realize you lose yourself a bit. Because when you ask me right now, what do I like doing? There's nothing much I can say. I mean, life is just moving too fast. You have one kid, the next time you have two, the next 3, 4, and you're caught up in these little things and you forget yourself. So that's where I am right now. And the burnout that I'm getting from work, because I've been having on and off burnouts. The burnouts are basically just my body telling me you need to look for something. So last week I did, I tried badminton. It's badminton. I tried badminton. It was actually interesting because it was a new challenge. I liked it so much. but I wouldn't say it's something like it was out of my comfort zone. So what I decided to do, I made a list of things that involve my hands. So I wrote down painting, I wrote down coloring, I wrote down swimming, I wrote down, basically I'm just trying to revive the inner child. You know, there's this quote that says, never let the inner child in you die. So as much as possible, hold on to it. And I thank God, because currently the ages of my children, I get to see how they're living, how they are free, how they are unafraid, and I get to teach myself. So basically I'm mothering them, at the same time I'm mothering myself. Man, I don't know if all this is making sense, but that's my current update. Because everything as per the book, everything is fine. You're a good employee, I'm imagining you're a good wife. Actually, no, you're a good wife, you're a good mommy and whatnot. But now, in the process of it, you have lost yourself. Man. In the process of it, you have lost yourself. So I'm going through this highway, I don't know the name, man. And I drive here every day, but anyway, I don't do road vlogs and everything. So perhaps that's why I don't know. But Nyayo Stadium is there. The stadium, the red things. So that's what I'm trying to get hold of. Like, there's a certain point, you know, there's a friend of mine also, I asked him, he's in his 30s. So I asked him, if you were to ask your mom, how was she before she even gave birth to you? Like, the her before pregnancy and the her right now that you're out of her house and everything. So do you think she lost herself somewhere? And he told me he has never thought about it, because society, and specifically this African society, ama Kenyan society in our case, they expect you to behave in a certain way. I mean, you're a mom, you're a wife, so don't do this, don't. Even in the workplace, people expect you, don't make too much noise. If you have anything, don't express it, you know, don't shake any tables. But at the same time, you realize majority of the people, even at the workplaces, they end up having lifestyle diseases. Like, someone is in their 20s, 24, and they're having blood pressure. A while ago, there's someone who threw themselves from, I think, a 15-story building. Another one committed suicide. All these things, and we are still saying hustle, hustle, hustle. So you're hustling, and the reality is the future. I like that Mercedes one. The future you are so worried about, you might not be part of it. Nice car, but anyway, the fuel must be crazy. You know, mine is a small one, it's 1 point something. That one is definitely a guzzler. Wow. So the future we are all worrying about, we want to be perfect, you might not be part of the future itself, so you might as well just live, because the moment you have is now. Apart from now, there's nothing else. So that's what I'm teaching myself. I'm teaching myself, by the way, exhale, be in the moment, relax, and just live life. The only moment that you can control is the current moment, which is the now. And in the process of it, I'm trying to go back to see what is it that I used to do, and if it's no longer applicable, what is it that I'm currently that I can do, or that just makes me happy, or it makes the inner child in me active. It just like an escape route. Because you see, this is why majority of the people are deep into drugs, like whichever kind you can think of, because there are colleagues who, they can't function without alcohol. They have to come to work, maybe high, well, Mr. Prado, high and everything. But what is the root cause of it? Because there's a lot happening. There's a lot of anxiety happening around. There's a lot of fear. There's just a lot happening. And at such a time as this is when you need something to let off the steam. So whether it's doing working out, there are people who work out to just release their thoughts. If it's drawing, it's effort. You don't have to be perfect at it. So I don't know. I don't know if you relate to it, but the more we grow up, the more the responsibilities are there, and the more responsibilities, then the more the pressure to fit a certain box in society, and you end up losing yourself because you've been working. When you can't no longer go to work, then you feel like there's a void because you're not used to being alone. You're not used to being with your thoughts, to enjoying your own company. You're not used to exploring other things. So it becomes really hard. My encouragement is, if I encourage you to look for something, a hobby, just something to bring life back to you. Because I mean, even me, I'm starting to get scared because you see majority of people, oh, there's a colleague who has committed suicide, pressure of work, oh, another colleague is sick, oh, another one has jumped from 15-story building, suicide. I mean, it doesn't make sense, all because of work. And this work that we are saying, unfortunately, you get fired, or let's say you commit suicide, your next replacement is never far. I mean, it's someone who's just finishing university right now, and they are coming in and they'll be hungry and they'll be, but you are there, you can't take breaks, you imagine the institution will collapse if you don't come to work, or if you don't do the certain deliverables. There's the aspect of responsibility, but then there's the aspect of imagining that everything is just on your shoulder, like you have to do everything. It's not, there's more to life. It just can't be that. There has to be more. I don't think it's God's will for us to live such a routine kind of life. Just work, home, work, home, work, home, children, family, work, home. No, there has to be more. And it's upon each and every one of us to look for the more part, to find out what is this more, what is more for me, and what is it that I can do that can help me adjust to the various changes in my life, adjust to whatever challenges that I'm facing. Yeah, so thank you for keeping me company on my drive from work this Friday afternoon, and have an amazing weekend, and stay safe.